Hello? Good evening and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. I didn't know the mic was turned on, in all fairness. So, here we are. We're on a Saturday night, so it means it's MaX5 time. We're here for Season 3, Round 2 at Dragon Trail Seaside. And I've raced Dragon Trail Seaside many a time, but I don't think we've broadcast a Dragon Trail Seaside, so I'm rather excited about this. What sort of racing is going to kick up? Round 1 was very exciting. Ooh, someone new in the mix here. Oh, looks like Cthulhu has a teammate. Alexis and Maximus, welcome aboard, my friends. Glad to have you here. Always welcomed. I don't know. Oh yes, because Alexis, that's great. I'm just going to call you Maximus because... Oh no, it's alright, my son's just muted Alexa. Because it looks like every time I'm going to say Alexis Maximus, I'm going to set everyone's Alexas off. So I'll I'll just call him Max. For sure. IR Graham. He won the first two races of round 1, I believe. I haven't written down all the stats, but he definitely has the top score from the table. Racer Brown, I think, got second place in the first race, and Talleyrand got third in the first race. Second race, IR Graham won it. It looks like Kale got second and Cthulhu got third. So, but it was an exciting race at the Nürburgring. We enjoyed ourselves very much. Let me tell you a little bit about MaX5 as we're watching IR Graham, our championship leader, going around, but I'll tell you about the table after I tell you about the race. So we're definitely at Dragon Trail Seaside. When I was writing in the heading for this YouTube, I got myself confused and wasn't sure which one it was. Got myself all a tither. They're obviously in the driver's brief. It's telling the drivers they have to serve their penalty on the right hand side of the start finish line. And here we go. The first race, we're going to have 2 races this evening. The first race is a sprint race of 15 minutes. The Dragon Trail Seaside lap length is 3.237 miles and it has 17 turns. The sprint race will be held in game time of 8 AM, weather fine. The fuel will be ×4 and the tyre wear will be ×15. In the sprint race they are to only use racing medium only. The grid will be a standing start with the fastest from qualifying being first. Then the second race of the evening will be a 30-minute feature race, still at Dragon Trail Seaside, 3.287 miles. Is that a 3 or an 8? It might be 3 actually, it might be 3.237 miles with 17 turns, and the time of day for that race will be at 10 AM fine and the weather fine. Also fuel is ×4, weather is, tyre wear is ×15. And the tyres in that race, you will have to do a pit stop and use the racing hard at some point. It'll be a rolling start with a reverse grid order. So we got through all that. It's like Anchorman, isn't it? When I'm reading, they could write anything in their briefs and I'll just start reading it out. I have a donkey's tail. the championship. MaX5 after one round. IR Graham leading with 44 points. He got 2 wins, so that's 20 points to win, and he got obviously 2 fastest laps, which give him an extra 4 points for them. Second place we have a new guy, Racer Brown, on 30 points. Third is Kale on 28 points. Katula is fourth on 25 points, joint with Talleyrand, also on 25 points. In 6th we have Elevate on 24 points. 7th is Iron Bobber on 19 points, and Guesty in 8th on 9 points because he only he missed the sprint race. So that's the championship. That's all the information I think you need going into this race. Qualifying will be in around about 16 and a half minutes if you want more precision. Qualifying is going to be, I think it's 12 minutes quali, and then we're on to the sprint race by 7:40 this evening, and the feature race should start around 8 p.m. Hi guys, let's have a look around then. So Kale looks like he's our fastest so far with a 1:47.585. He did it on lap 4, but he's only 300ths against the rookie Racer Brown, who's done a 1:47.620. Looks like he's holding on to Kale's. Oh, IR Graham has just gone a little bit faster than Racer Brown with a 1:47.605. In 4th in the practice we have Talleyrand, but he hasn't set time. He's been in the pits and come back out again, so I'm not working out his time, adding on 10ths from Racer Browns and Skyjacker. Oh, Skyjacker's this evening, I think, just for a one-off, just for a quick show-in. He's looking great. It's a lovely looking MX5. These MX5s they use, they soup the horsepower, the power, 100 to the top of it could go, and the weight they put to the lowest it can go, which I think it bumps it up into the N400s or something like that. But they're quick little cars, fun to drive. Bit unpredictable in corners sometimes, especially when we're using the medium and the hard compounds. You don't get much grip as you probably would have liked. So Skyjacker, I think it's just a one-off, because he's been on Holly Bob's. This looks like, well, he's not Holly Bob's, he was away for work. It looks like this is his little reward to himself, a race. Cthulhu, there we go, that's a super looking car. He's 6th fastest. I don't think this, it says his outlap was his fastest lap, so I don't think he's seriously put a proper lap in yet. Siberian Tiger missed last week, but he's here with us. What car's he got? Oh, well, he's got an MX5, but Gaz Schutz, wasn't he the lead singer of Supergrass? I know, that was Gaz Coombs. I know my lead singers of 90s Britpop bands. So Siberian Tiger with us, that's great. He had some great showings in season 2. He looked like he was threatening for a win once or twice, so we'll be looking forward to seeing what he can come up with. Iron Bobber had a bit of an off race last week due to, I think, partying hard. He's the James Hunt of our league, it would seem. We have got a James Hunt. He's not the James Hunt of our league. We've got a real James Hunt. He can't race on Saturday evenings, unfortunately. He has messaged in the YouTube, and we do miss you. We wish you could be here. So Iron Bobber there in 8th. Iron Bobber is great at looking after tyres, so in the feature race he'll be one to watch. Jokas been on holiday, he's back. He missed last week, but he is back with us to race, and that looks like a nice livery. Not had a good close-up yet. I've got buttons that change camera angles. I wonder if one of them will help. Yeah. Oh, Mobra, I like it. I think it's great. Yes, you'll see our very own James Hunt at Le Mans next Friday, qualifying for a spot in the tops. I won't say, because I think he's in a Group 1 car. I got a cheat sheet today telling me of who is in what car, and I'm pretty sure James there we go. I'll tell you what he's driving. He's told me probably already. He's in a Toyota, yeah, LMP1 Toyota, and it looks great. I can see the picture of it now on my spotter's guides. Red, white and black. Who wait until you see it this Friday, guys. It's sexy. I like it. Jam Huntington his username is, so I'll be getting me tongue around that, because he's raced in VRC stuff, but he's not raced in one that I've commentated yet. Awesome. So that, I like that livery, Jokers. Going back to what I was talking to before and not getting distracted by YouTube or Discord or all these gizmos I have around me, because there's like a red thing come up. It's just because my video's posted. And ooh, Alphanaut, we don't know how much he's going to join us. Yeah, James, that's what I reckon. So we got Alphanaut joining us. I think maybe, hopefully, he can squeeze in 3, because these guys don't usually race at the weekends. They race on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, and mainly Fridays when there is a league going on a Friday, but it's a rare time at the moment. We've got the Le Mans coming up, like I said, this coming Friday for the next 2 weeks, qualifying on the 21st, and then the race on the 28th, and then after that on Friday, I'm not sure, I've not heard no whisperings. I think there's going to be something called a GT4 league, but I'm not sure, because nothing's been announced. But yeah, there's Alpha, he's joined us in Wriggles' car. I like it a lot. Looks great. He's just about to come round and post a time. We'll come back to him, see how he's getting on. Quick up, back up and running. Oh, nice. Rothman's MX5, I like it. Very cool, very cool. So yeah, Koi Kart back in the mix. It's looking healthier this evening than it did last week. I must say, we only started with 7. I think it caught a few people out. Look at this, I'm getting spoiled. We've nearly got 13 going on. So Cthulhu sat in the pits. Guesty also sat waiting for the beginning of quali, which I imagine is only going to be about 5 minutes away, if that. And Racer Brown is your fastest in free practice with the 146.771. He just knew I was coming to him. Kale's your next fastest with a 147.585, which is a couple of tenths slower. Maximus is third fastest, I guess. Cthulhu's teammate, he's not raced with us before. I'm looking forward. He looks fast, looks very fast. Is anyone Skyjack is always good. If we can get in car with him, get the feel for Dragon's Trail Seaside. Remind you guys, don't know how often you get to race this one. Does it come up in the dailies often? I don't pay any notice to the dailies anymore. I should. I wanted to start getting back into them again. I've got a problem with my wheel at the moment. The pedal doesn't seem to go all the way down. It stutters. So this is a heavy corner coming in, a lot of speed. We're carrying in there 60, breaking down to second, up to third. This is the fast chicane. It's just floored all the way through. Hit one curb to the right, hit the other curb to the left. Now what we're going to do in this one, this is a tricky one. He's going through, full whack, no lift. Oh, slight lift right at the end. It's a brave move through there. You'll be in the barrier if you don't get it right. Coming up to near the end of the lap now. We've got the I think it's about a third gear hairpin. Big wide hairpin. It's going to be great for some overtaking on there and getting that corner right. Coming down to the straight, start finish straight, where we've got, if we have a penalty, we've got to do it before then. No, before that one I think. It's a gantry. Yeah, this one. So we're starting to So we're going into a very fast right-hander, no lift in, just eat as much curb as possible, get on the brakes about 100 just before, really slow it down for this tight left hand going uphill, swinging back round to a right-hander, onto the curb. Lovely stuff. Keep that throttle down as much as you possibly can. This next corner is like a two-part corner. You've got to go in fast, brake in the middle onto these curbs somewhere, get rid of all that speed for this tight right-hander going uphill. And it just never feels fast enough because you're going uphill and you can't get the speed down. Over the brow of the hill, the road goes slightly to the right then. Fast left, just off the accelerator until you feel like you're around, back on the accelerator again, lift again. Just riding that accelerator over these curbs, these corners. Oh, people are asking, we'll just get round and, well, that's pretty much a lap because this is where we joined him. I've got to try and let them know I am ready. Ready or not, here I come. I'm gonna find you. Oh yeah, and Skyjacker is giving us a nice little donut. Oh yeah. Oh, hang on. Why ruin it being in car? We'll sit outside the car and look at that beautiful sight of an MX5 destroying its rear tyres. Hello. Nice, nice, nice. Looks like we're getting ready for quali at any point now. Everyone's saying yay, they're ready. Looks like Kale's worked out how much fuel you can burn off. He's done up to nearly 10 laps. So the whole 30 minutes. Interesting. Yeah, Skyjacker's wife is the best, letting him race tonight. Oh, there we go. We've got the two teammates right next to each other in the timings. Skyjacker is at the side. Alphanaut also is at the side. They could be teammates, but one's Monster Energy and the other one is Wriggles. There's a Siberian Tiger going through the data. And here we start. Here we crack on with quali. So who's going to be first out on the road? There we go. It looks like it's the Kale, is it not? No. Oh. Siberian. No. I don't care. It's Cthulhu anyway. Oh, get rid of those because they're just obscene to look at. You can sit with Cthulhu. Everyone else, there's a couple in the pit still, just giving themselves a bit of space. Say, oh, look at that sun just going over the, what is it? Japanese mountains? We're in Japan, aren't we? Garden Trail? No, Czech Republic, innit? Oh, look at the forest. We're just going around, doing a bit of sightseeing on this lap. Hey, that's a nice rock formation there. Coming over the brow of the hill. Lose your stomach, lose the contents of your breakfast over there. Swing it into the left. Oh yeah, listen to those tyres screech. He's going to want to have to find a way through that during the race without screeching those tyres quite as much, or else he will have no tyres left. Going down this short straight downhill into a really, well, it's a hairpin, isn't it? Really, it's all the way around back on itself. As he does it lovely round there. So sorry, come out of that. See if the rest of the field's spaced out nicely. It is Cthulhu leading the pack from IR Graham. Oh, they're going to go through. We're going to have some accidents in that chicane. We are going to. Oh, the speed they carry through there is beautiful. Just watching everyone going through that chicane now. Oops, I just hit the mic with my Red Bull. I'm giddy tonight because Amazon delivered like 48 cans of yellow Red Bulls. You just don't get them anywhere anymore. So that's your field, all spaced out nicely. Ready for this. Gosh, there's so many. I'm spoiled. Last week 7, this week 13. It's a lot healthier. Watching Cthulhu now, making his way around. Oh, it's not the last part of the track yet. It's quite a long track. This. Oh no, he's on his fast lap. Sorry. My mistake. Waiting for Cthulhu to put down the speed, the lap time for us all to go up against. Sit back there with our ground. Watch Cthulhu from behind, I suppose. See, I don't think our ground screeches as much as Cthulhu coming through these corners. Staying full whack all the way through us. You can see he's caught up with Cthulhu a little bit, just visually ahead. Cthulhu, they're on heavy on the brakes into this. And Graham's a lot smoother, I think, than most of the guys out there. Cthulhu's made a small mistake, gone out wide. Will it cost him much? I'm not sure. Graham's smooth as hell, as per usual. Behind him, Iron Bobber making his way through. There's a definite lift there. Ooh, nearly lost the back end on Max's car. Talleyrand's already been through it. And so's man alive, it's going to be fun with that chicane, watching them come through there. Here we go, Jokers, making his way through. It's good. Well, now we're setting time, so IR Graham looks like he's gone to the top of the leaderboard with a 147.007. Second is Alexis Maximus with a 148.176. Third, Kale with a 148.232. Siberian Tiger just shoved it in fourth with a 148.439. Alpha again just put it in fifth with a 148.453. Only 100th off Siberian Tiger. He's 300ths ahead of Cthulhu, did a 148.489. Koi Carp set a time in seventh with a 149.1. Skyjacker just put a 155.271 in, and Racer Brown just put a 148.7 in, put him in seventh. So Koi Carp 8th, Talleyrand 9th with a 149.259, Iron Bobber 10th with a 149.529. He's only 3/10 behind Talleyrand. He's a 10th ahead of Guesty. Ran out of numbers, sorry. Guesty is half a second ahead of Jokus, who's in 12th with a 150.113, and in 13th Skyjacker with a 155.271. I don't think Skyjacker gets much opportunity to race these MX5s, so he's probably still trying to find his feet there, but IR Graham, what a great lap. He's over a second ahead of Alexis and Maximus. Alex, maybe. Just watching IR Graham coming round to complete his second flying lap. Looks like someone's just about to cross the line. Any faster? That'd be Cthulhu, wouldn't it? Doesn't look like he's gone faster. IR Graham hasn't. Talleyrand has gone faster. He's done a 147.9 and put himself into third place. Fantastic. Kale's gone faster. He's done a 147.744, put himself up in second place. 7/10 behind IR Graham and nearly 2/10 ahead of Talleyrand. Jokers has set a new time of a 149.392. That will put him in 10th place, just behind Koi Carp. 2/10. No. Sorry, Koi Carp set a faster lap time of a 148.3, and that's put Koi Carp into sixth place. Koi Carp, well done. Who else? Skyjacker has done a 48.81, and that puts him in 10th. And I've missed who else put a lap time in there, I apologise. So IR Graham is still sitting on pole with a 47.007. Kale is your fastest. Oh, Kale, he's just had an off, so he won't be doing a faster lap time this time, but he is your second on the grid so far with a 47.744, 7/10 off of IR Graham. Racer Brown has popped it up into third on his last lap with a 147.754. It's only 100th off of Kale. 100th. That's now, man, that's so close. And he's nearly 2/10 ahead of Talleyrand, who's in fourth. Fifth is Alexis Maximus. He's not going any faster on this lap. He is 2.5 tenths behind Talleyrand, and 2.5 tenths ahead of Koikap. Koikap, great, 6th place. Someone's gone faster. Cthulhu has put it up into 2nd place with a 1:47.481. It's only less than half a second behind IR Graham. Their fuel is depleting as qualifying goes on, so the cars are getting lighter. IR Graham's not managed to better his time yet. Kale's just coming round. Chokus has gone faster again with a 49.3. It puts him in 11th, a 1:49.358. He's only half a second off of Skyjacker. No, Skyjacker's moved up the order. Racer Brown's gone faster again. Racer Brown has gone fastest, a 1:46.909. He's only 9 hundredths ahead of IR Graham. IR Graham coming round. He did a 1:47.8 on his last time round. I think he's he is just coming up to near the end of the lap, is he? No, nowhere near, sorry. So Cthulhu, 3rd, with a 1:47.8. Cthulhu will be the next one to cross the line. He's down on his time at the moment. Kale, is he anywhere near a sector? He's just coming across a sector, we can see. He's looking a bit out wide there. He's 2 tenths off of his fastest time, and he's 4th on the grid so far with a 47.744. He's only 2 tenths ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand will be pushing. He's a 1.5 down on his time. And he's got this whole last sector to try and make that up. We'll come back and have a look. Skyjacker has got himself up to 6th place with a 48.038. He's only virtually a 10th behind Talleyrand and only a 1.5 ahead of Alexis. There's a yellow flag somewhere. Is that on off? But Racer Brown, great showing. Can he keep that pole? So many fast people behind him. IR Graham be the closest contender to it, I believe. But it looks like Cthulhu, Kale, Talleyrand, maybe even Skyjackers. Everyone's got a chance. Talleyrand's gone faster again, but only gone 5th. Siberian Tiger has done a 1:48.278, put himself into 8th place. We've got 2 minutes left of qualifying, so it'll probably be this lap and the next. That's all these guys have got. Wow, he's only... That looked close, I think. I didn't quite catch what the numbers said, but I saw a lot of zeros. So I'm sitting with IR Graham waiting to see how he gets across the next sector. No one's set any times of late. So Racer Brown to IR Graham to Cthulhu to Kale to Talleyrand, Skyjacker to Alexis Maximus to Siberian Tiger. And there we go. IR Graham is only just up 400ths. 400ths. Can he keep hold of that 400ths in this last sector? A minute and 20 seconds left of quali. So he gets this next lap, but it'll be his last chance if he can't do it on this lap. God, I'm quiet because I'm pensive. I'm building tension. Here he is, he's coming across the line now. Has he maintained that? Is it purple? No, he lost it in the last sector, but Cthulhu went faster in 3rd. Got himself a little bit closer to IR Graham and a little further away from Kale. We're all pretty much on our last laps now. That time will run out in 40 seconds. Here comes Racer Brown just coming across the line. Talleyrand's gone faster. Still in 5th, ahead of Skyjacker, behind Kale. So we're watching Racer Brown crossing the line. Alpha Nut's gone faster with a 1:47.842, put himself ahead of Skyjacker. Guesty's gone faster with a 1:49.3, Skyjacker with a 1:47.808. So it's all moving behind us. So IR Graham's still in 2nd, this is his last chance. Cthulhu in 3rd, Kale is in 4th for the moment. Talleyrand 100th behind Kale in 5th. He's so close, 200ths off. Skyjacker is ahead of Alpha Nut. I thought Alpha Nut had just gone ahead of Skyjacker. Maybe Skyjacker posted time straight after. He's in 6th. Alpha Nut is in 7th. Alexis is in 8th. Siberian Tiger 9th. Koikap 10th. Guesty is in 11th. Jokers is 12th. Iron Bobber is in 13th. So up ahead we're looking to see who's possibly on for a pole looking lap. Graham coming across one of the Spaniards. I haven't seen any of his sector times, so I can't even guess if he's on for a pole. Has he crossed the line? There he goes, 146.6. 2/10 ahead of Racer Brown. Racer Brown's coming round, but it looks like he's got traffic. This could really pay an end to his attempt. He's behind Guesty. It's a real struggle for him. He wants Guesty to get a shift on. Iron Bob's gone faster with a 149.1, and so is Talleyrand with a 47.3. Puts Talleyrand up into 4th ahead of Kale. We're watching. Alexis Maximus has gone to a 147.93. He's in 8th. And Racer Brown did Guesty get in his way? Did he manage to do a time? No, he couldn't set a time. Skyjack has done a 147. Skyjack had gone 3rd right to the very end with a 147.2. Cthulhu 4th. Talleyrand 5th. Kale, it looks like 6th. Alpha 7th. Koikarp's gone faster right at the dead. Koikarp went to 8th. Oh dear. Too many of them now. Can't keep up with everyone. So here we are. How exciting. Start of the race with I.R. Graham and Racer Brown on the front row. There's nothing between them. Nothing whatsoever. Right, let's get rid of this. Oh, it's not a bad camera angle. We'll probably stick with that. We can see the lights going on behind them big numbers. Should have left the numbers off. And we are... Go, go, go. Let's go then. I.R. Graham taking the lead for pole to Racer Brown. Skyjacker still in 3rd. Talleyrand still in 4th. Cthulhu in 5th. It's not moving around too much. Skyjacker is on the outside. Racer Brown, he hasn't quite got it yet. Racer Brown's held that 2nd place. Skyjacker to Talleyrand, to Cthulhu, to Kale. Siberian Tiger in 7th. No, Kale's down to 6th. Racer Brown's down to 5th. Sorry, I was looking at the numbers. I missed what happened to Racer Brown. Skyjacker's up 2nd. Talleyrand's up 3rd. Siberian Tiger is in 4th. Racer Brown down to 5th. I'm sorry, I missed what you guys must have seen it because the camera was looking at it. I was looking at the people. Cthulhu is in 6th. Koikarp 7th. Alexis in 8th. 9th. Kale's just got ahead of him. Koikarp 7th. Kale's 8th. Alexis 9th. Iron Bobber is in 10th. No. Alexis is in 10th. This is bad. Look, I'll go to the front. I.R. Graham. It's 1.3 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand is only half a second ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker has got a whole host of cars coming behind him. Siberian Tiger to Racer Brown and Cthulhu, all racing each other into the tight corner, 3 abreast. Oh, whoa, it doesn't fit, but they've managed to make it somehow. Racer Brown takes the lead of them 3 and is now behind Skyjacker. Cthulhu is just ahead of Siberian Tiger. Then you've got Koikarp and Kel behind them guys up ahead. Graham. Oh no, we had a big crash in the chicane, didn't we? Who was it? Koikarp's got through. Racer Brown down to 7th. Racer Brown's having a tough lap. Iron Bobber has left the room, so I'm guessing Iron Bobber was the one that had a bit of a crash. It's a real shame. So Racer Brown down there in 9th. What can he do in 15 minutes? I.R. Graham is 1.6 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand holding that 2nd place from Skyjacker, but only by 6/10. Skyjacker will be coming. Skyjacker sat ahead of Cthulhu, 1.2 seconds. Siberian Tiger is a 2nd behind Cthulhu. Excuse me. So Siberian Tiger's in 5th. Alpha is in 5th, but he has got 6th. Sorry, he's got Racer Brown and Kale close behind. Racer Brown having a wild first lap. He was up on 2nd, and then next I saw he was down to 5th. It looked like he was coming back, and then he was down to 9th. So he's had a very interesting race down there. Just behind Alpha, ahead of Kale. Looks like Kale and Koikarp are in the middle of a battle. Kale's ahead of Koikarp now. Behind them, they've got Alexis, Jokus, Guesty. I think Guesty will be the last, is he, after Iron Bob has left. So up ahead, IR Graham. It's only 1.3 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. He's not pulling away like he would like to. Talleyrand chasing him down. He's pulled away from Skyjacker. Skyjacker's dropped right back. Cthulhu, Siberian Tiger, Alpha Nut. They're all in one little group here. So Cthulhu. Oh, Skyjacker hit the wall there. I've got to get out of the car. I'm sorry. So Skyjacker looked like he took a lot of wall whilst we were sat on board with Cthulhu. Cthulhu up to 3rd place now. He must be smiling. That was an easy move for him. Siberian up to 4th. Alpha 5th. Racer Brown right up Alpha Nut's bumper. Trying to get past. He's having a look down the start straight. Has he made it stick? It looks like it is. It's about the brakes into the first corner. There are no brakes in the first corner, so it's about brakes into the second corner. Alpha's in a better position on the inside, and he maintains it. Racer Brown had to concede. Kale in 7th, followed by Koi Carp still. Alexis just behind them guys. Skyjacker's down in 11th place, just ahead of Guesty. Nearly 5.5 seconds behind Jokus. That wall can be cruel in that chicane. IR Graham now 2.2 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand's not maintaining the same pace. Well, they both did a 47.6 on lap 2. So, but he has dropped behind him a couple of seconds. Cthulhu 2.5 seconds, sorry, behind Talleyrand. With Siberia Tiger only 1.3 seconds behind Cthulhu. Starting to put the pressure on. Starting to make Cthulhu feel rather uncomfortable in that position, but behind, we've got a race between Alpha and Racer Brown going on here. Let's go on board with Racer Brown. He's looking to get up the inside of Alpha. Got a better line through that corner into the chicane, full whack, but I believe Alpha will be on our inside maybe. We'll go external because you can't see much there. No, looks like he's only just got ahead of Alpha there. And now he's got to try and catch up Siberian Tiger. Behind the guys, we've got Kale ahead of Koi Carp still, but only by 1.2 seconds. Koi Carp's not letting Kale get away with it. And then Alexis a second behind Koi Carp, with Jokus 1.8 seconds behind Alexis. And Skyjacker still catching up Jokus. But we've only got 9 minutes left of this race. Yeah, you could catch up Jokus by the end of this race. And behind Skyjacker you have Guesty. Ahead 2.4 seconds Talleyrand, 2.7 seconds ahead of Cthulhu. Cthulhu's 2 seconds ahead of Siberian Tiger. He's pulled a little bit out on Siberian Tiger. Siberian Tiger must be feeling rather nervous though, with Racer Brown bearing down on him. We know how fast Racer Brown is from his qualifying. So we'll just sit on board with Racer Brown from here. Oh, whoosh, we have not had none of them this race. I think during my last broadcast I forgot to press it as well. I get carried away. But the last one, last Thursday, the WRX round 6, it was madness. Here we go, we can see now Racer Brown pulling in a heap of time on Siberian Tiger. We're only 2/10 through this section of left, right, left. Coming up now to the slight left, and then we're down into a tight hairpin. Siberian Tiger defending that inside line. Racer Brown knows he's going to have cost himself time in that corner, having to defend. He's going to follow him through the chicane. It'd be madness to try and make an overtake manoeuvre in this. There we go. See, sensible heads indeed. So up ahead, IR Graham 2 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand's 3.1 seconds ahead of Cthulhu. Cthulhu's 2.5 seconds ahead of Siberian Tiger, who we've seen is now starting to drive defensively, which will be costing him time. And Racer Brown is starting to really give him some hassle. Behind him there in 5th. Get on board again. I want to catch the overtake, you see, on board. He's got the toe into that first flying right-hander. We're up alongside each other now. Heavy on the brakes. Looks at this second corner, but Siberian Tiger still kept his nose ahead. Racer Brown isn't finding it so easy to get past Siberian Tiger. We'll quickly look through the field. Oh, it looks like there's a move though. I can't move away. just in case. So Racer Brown stuck to the back of Siberian Tiger. Siberian Tiger must be feeling that pressure. All this time Alpha Nut is slowly pulling these guys in to make it a three-way battle. Look at it, nose to tail. It's beautiful looking. The Red Bull and the Gaz, what was it? Gaseous? So now Racer Brown making his move over the brow of the hill. It's not enough yet. Siberian Tiger heavy on those brakes on the inside, defending that corner. Racer Brown trying to get around the outside. He can't do it as he gets to lift a bit. That gives Alpha the chance that Alpha was looking for, sitting behind these guys. Looks like they're catching Cthulhu up. So hang on, let me go on to Cthulhu. Yeah, Cthulhu. He's lost a bit of time, has he, to Talleyrand and to Siberian Tiger. Oh, we saw Alpha hit the wall hard there. But these two still battling on. Racer Brown, he's gone to the outside again. He's going to try and pull an Albon, go around the outside. But no, Siberian Tiger's got it all defended. Knows what he's doing. Level head. He's not letting the pressure get to him at all by Racer Brown. IR Graham in the meantime is only 1.4 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand's pulled some time back on him. You can see him. Talleyrand can see him. I can see you. You're there. I'm coming for you. So Talleyrand getting a move on. He's got the fastest lap in lap 5, 147.434. Best Graham's got was a 47.611. Nothing in it between their tyre wear. So this is one to watch before the end of the race. We've only got 5 minutes left of this race. Talleyrand is on the big push. Cthulhu now 4.5 seconds away from the leaders and 3.5 seconds ahead. Racer Brown has made the move finally. I do apologise, but Siberian Tiger is not letting him get away with it. I wonder if, I doubt we'll see it, but you never know. No, it's already happened and gone. Sorry. So, but Siberian Tiger is hunting him down. I think we did see it, didn't we? He pulled the move before the chicane, I thought. Even so, Racer Brown is now in 4th. Did he feel a little knock there? He's got a 2-second penalty. Don't know what for. That's a bit harsh. If that's for a nudge up the back that it looked like it was from Siberian Tiger. Siberian Tiger's got no penalty. That is harsh. I feel bad for Racer Brown if the game dynamics has done that to him. So IR Graham up ahead, 2 seconds. He's pulled out another half second on Talleyrand. Just coming over to the race start finish to see what times they're setting. 147.810 for IR Graham and a 148.4 for Talleyrand. Cthulhu still 4.5 seconds behind these guys. He's 4 seconds ahead of Siberian Tiger. Yes, Racer Brown's having to take that penalty. That was harsh. 2 seconds. He'll be feeling the pain of that, being in such an intense race. But now Siberian Tiger has lost the place to Alpha. Oh dear, what was that? When was that? Oh, it was going up into the second corner. Alpha not as heavy on the brakes as Siberian Tiger, and he stole that from underneath him, really. Nice. So now Alpha is up into 4th. Siberian Tiger 5th, Racer Brown down to a 6th, but Racer Brown has lots of pace, and I'm sure within 3 minutes he'll be back up to the back of these guys. Kale still ahead of Koikart, who's still ahead of Maximus, but they look like they're starting to close up here. Oh no, yeah, Kale was ahead of Koikart, sorry, and there is Maximus flashing his lights at Koi. I imagine he'll really appreciate that. Oh, someone's off. Who's that? That's Racer Brown. Oh no, Racer Brown's race is going from worse to worse. Is there such a thing? There it is. Just too far over onto the kitty litter, and it had him round. Guesty is ahead of Skyjacker. I've missed something at the back there. I apologise. We should go through the field, shouldn't we? IR Graham is 1.6 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand is 5.2 seconds ahead of Cthulhu. Cthulhu is 4.2 seconds ahead of Alpha Nut. Alpha Nut is 1.4 seconds ahead of Siberian Tiger, who's in 5th. 6th is Koikart. Koikart has got somehow ahead of Kale. We missed that, sorry. We were watching them guys as well. Can you believe it? Oh, but Koikarp's way out there on the start finish straight, and that gives Kale half a chance. Siberian Tiger, yeah, we knew he was in 5th, 6th, but this is the move Kale's making. Is he going to do it? He's on the outside, on the fast corner, but he's on the inside of the slow corner, down on the brakes, and he makes the move or not. No, because now Coy's on the inside and Kale's on the outside, so they're neck and neck though, they're neck and neck. It looks like Kale's just slightly ahead of Koikarp. Well done, Kale, great move. And Alexa's still behind these guys, flashing his headlights. Lovely. So Racer Brown behind that battle for 6th place. So having a tragic race here. He's fast, but he likes the odd off. Skyjacker in 10th. We didn't really follow his race. His last 2 laps haven't been top notch. We saw he was behind Guesty just now, but he's ahead of Guesty here. Jokers is at the back. Jokers is 3.9 seconds behind Guesty, and Guesty's 2 seconds behind Skyjacker, who's in 10th. Up ahead then, we've got 40 seconds left of this race. IR Graham is 1.7 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand is 6 seconds ahead of Cthulhu, so it looks like pole. 1st, 2nd and 3rd is all wrapped up, with Alpha in a great 4th place. 3.2 seconds ahead of Siberian Tiger. As soon as he got past Siberian Tiger, he just left him behind. Kale fought hard with Koikarp during this race. He's ended up with 6th place. Koikarp in 7th, ahead of Alexis, but Alexis is coming at him. He's only half a second behind. Yeah, whoosh. I haven't dished a lot of these out. Wow, nice. Headlights are up again. We're on the final lap. Looks like it. Oh no, we're going to have a few at the back there aren't going to make a up. Is it the front guys? Where are those guys at the 10th? There we go. Looks like these guys are going to finish first. Go across the line. If they haven't already, they have, sorry. 10th. Skyjacker, Guesty 11th, Jokers 12th. So, Graham is 2 seconds ahead of Talleyrand, 6 seconds ahead of Cthulhu in 3rd. Alpha, so where's the race here? We've got a race somewhere, I saw it, there we go. It's between Alexis and Koikarp, only 6/10 apart. And Racer Brown is behind them, hoping they come up together. What an interesting race. I haven't looked at people's tyres or anything, it's just so much happening up and down. So Alexis looks like he's going to try and make his move on the last lap. He's closed right up to Koikarp. We're on Alexis' car, his tyres look pretty mullered. What does Koi's look like? Oh, wrong one. Koi's about the same. So going round, they both get through the chicane fine. It was like Koi just clipped the wall a little bit. Now IR Graham is crossing the line. Congratulations, 3 of 3. Talleyrand, 2nd place, great finish. Here comes Cthulhu, Fernando in 3rd, fantastic finish. Alpha Nut coming across the line in 4th. Siberian Tiger fought hard for the whole race, 5th. Kale 6th. Alexis got ahead of Koikarp 7th. Koikarp 8th. And Racer Brown 9th. We already saw Skyjacker finish 10th. Guesty 11th and Jokers 12th. Can you believe that Alexis got past Koikarp after watching it? Well done. Congratulations to IR Graham with the pole position and clean race. Didn't get the fastest lap. We'll check out who got the fastest lap straight now. We'll go to race results for you to peruse at. So IR Graham won. Oh, we did see Talleyrand got the fastest lap with a 1:47.434. So good stuff, get points for that. Talleyrand in 2nd, good for his championship. Cthulhu is in 3rd. He's always there, he's always up and fighting for podium positions. Alpha Nut in 4th. Siberian Tiger 5th. Probably feels he could have had that 4th. He fought off Racer Brown for a long part of the race. Racer Brown finally got around him, but it looked like Siberian Tiger just give him a little nudge up the bum and Racer Brown got a 2-second penalty, so I'm not sure what happened there. But Siberian Tiger, a fine 5th place. Kale in 6th. Alexis Maximus is in 7th. Koikarp 8th. Just missed out to Alexis right at the very end there. That must niggle him a little bit, but he had a good race. Racer Brown 9th. He was up and down all over the place, but still some fine racing when he was racing with Siberian Tiger. Skyjacker we saw have an early off, and I don't think he ever really recovered from that. Guesty 11th and Joker's 12th, which I admit I didn't watch too much, but I do look for the racing all times, so if I don't watch you much, it's not a reflection on you, the driver, or anything. It's more of I'm just looking for where the racing is. So we're with Skyjacker, and I know he's going to knob about, because he always does. So we're going to look for another option before we close the mic down to give your ears a rest for 2 minutes. Is Skyjacker the option? He's on hard tyres, so you can see here the hard tyres and the medium tyres, who's what they're thinking of going with. And I think the better strategy last week was IR Graham's. He went on hard tyres and managed to keep up with Racer Brown and the name escapes me. Who was leading? Kale? No, Kale went in early. Kale came out in hards, went in early after 1 lap. It was a great strategy. It put him on a podium position in the end, but looked a crazy race. In your wing mirror, Graham, I've got to say, Graham, I saw something in Discord. It's very, very close to Graham. Be very easy to say, and it's not very nice. It's quite inflammatory to a certain bunch of people. So anyway, you don't want to hear me talking. I am going to just put the kids to bed, and then I will open the mic up for it's round 2, but race 2 of round 2. So I'll see you soon. Hello, good evening, and welcome back to the Virtual Racers Club. And we're here waiting for the second race of the evening. The first race, a sprint race here at Dragon Trail Gardens, was a cracking one. So we're just getting excited now, waiting for this next race to come up. I think people are getting a bit unsettled. They want to crack on. I'm just letting them know that I'm back in the room, chattering, gibbering, jabbering garbage with you guys. So let's just settle ourselves in. We was watching Jokers. I think that might be my favourite livery. I am not sure. I really do like it. I am a sucker for the Marlborough colours, I must say. The old Prost days and the McLaren. I've always liked the red and white McLarens, so yes. Anyway, Racer Brown has gone fastest in this short practice session between race 1 and race 2 of round 2 here at Dragon's Trail Gardens for the MX5 League with us at the Virtual Racers Club. Come and check us out. We're on the interweb, the whole thing. If you go searching, you'll find us under www.virtualracersclub.co.uk. It's an interesting site. Our RT department, Skyjacker, has been very busy putting up some lovely pictures for you all to look at, and some interesting things about us and what we do. And also on that website there is a big button that says click here, and that will take you through to Discord, where you can actually come and speak to any of these guys racing, ask them what it's like. If you want to have a go, sign up. There's plenty of things ready to sign up. There's on Sunday nights we're just getting ourselves ready for something called the HPEC, which is the Hybrid Prototype Endurance Championship, which is the like Le Mans style cars, more modern day hybrid Le Mans cars. We're going to have an interesting championship with those on a Sunday evening. Friday night for the next 2 weeks we've got Le Mans. We've got on Thursdays the WRX. That's over halfway through now. That's just at its sixth round of 10, I believe. If I've got that wrong, I apologise. I think it's round 6 we've just had. And here we are with MaX5s for the next 4 weeks after this, because there's 6 rounds of this championship, but it's 6 rounds off for a couple of rounds, back for 6 rounds. The idea being, hoping enough people sign up that we can have divisions of people getting promoted and relegated. So you'll end up racing people of the similar ability as yourself. But we need people for that to work. Here we are then, still in practice. Alexis Maximus, he got a great move on Kuykart right at the very end there, followed him for most of the race, and then when it mattered in the last few corners we missed it, but he managed to get past Kuykart. His teammate finished 3rd on the podium, Cthulhu. I can't see it, Cthulhu's 3rd fastest at the moment. He's having a rest. He's sat on his brakes though. Can't even see him. Is he behind that tree? It's like playing hide and seek. GT Sport hide and seek. Cthulhu. See you, Kale. You're not hiding very well. Cthulhu's hiding the best. Jokers, we watched you for a while. I thought Alpha was hiding as well. Alpha must have gone back to the pits. Skyjacker's hiding. Can you see him? So Cthulhu and yeah, I'd say, oh no, I can see, I saw you, Cthulhu, you're out. Skyjacker, I can't see. He's not in the pits, I don't know where he's hiding. Everyone's saying yes, ready for race 3. Race 3 is a reverse of race 3. The last race, the feature race, race 2, is a reverse of the sprint race. I don't mean to get it all wrong tonight. I don't know. I don't feel like there's any reason that I'm making all these mistakes. There we go. There's Cthulhu. Oh no, it's not. That's IR Graham. We're looking at Cthulhu and IR Graham. There's Jocus. There's I.O. Graham rolling down the hill. Now Kuikarp's driving. He's taking it sensibly. Excuse me. Excuse me. I couldn't get to the mute time on that. That was coming too quick, and I needed my hand spare to grab hold of my nose. I apologise. No one wants to hear that on air. I know. There's Skyjacker still hiding from us. He's in reverse. Where do you think he is? Do you think he's under the camera? Can I change camera views? Oh, he's at the end of the pits. Cheeky. Yeah, that's a good hiding place, that. You can't see it. There you go. You can see it from this camera angle, though. Yeah. We're going to start the feature race in a minute. I hope we do, because I am just talking ridiculous at the moment. We're going to start the feature race in a minute, which is a reverse rolling start of the first race. Looks like Talleyrand's going to start on hards, Racer Brown. Like I said, last week, Cale and his teammate Elevate came straight into the pits after lap 1 and got rid of their hard tyres and then raced the rest of the race on 2 sets of mediums. So they effectively did 2 pit stops. And it worked for him. He got up onto the podium, and Elevate, I think, got about 5th or so. So it's a good strategy, and I am wondering if anyone else will follow in their footsteps. But last season it seemed everyone liked to start on the hard. Well, even so, yeah, I.O. Graham started on the hard and kept up. Ooh, let me get rid of these bad boys. Let's get this back up. Let's go there. So just while they're on a roll and start, I'll come out once they start. So Jokers is on the front row of the grid, ready to go, and there they go. Jokers has floored it, trying to get away from Guesty, who's in second. Skyjacker third. He might be in a good position here because he has a lot of pace, and so does Racer Brown. Then to a quite high up the order, what are they on? Racer Brown's on hard tyres, and so is Skyjacker, so is Guesty, and so is Joker. So behind them, Kuikarp started on the hard, so is Alexis Maximus, so has Cale. Siberian Tiger started on the mediums, so he'll be looking for some interest to try and get past people. Alphanut started on the hard, Cthulhu has started on the hard. That's Cthulhu, sorry, I've run out of keyboard. There you go. Talleyrand has started on the hard, and I.O. Graham. Someone's had an off. Who the hell was it? Was it Cthulhu? Jokers. Oh no, it's Alexis. He was his teammate. Alexis and Maximus has had a spin on his hard tyres. He's out, down, quite away. Skyjacker has taken the lead, so has Racer Brown. I'll try and see if we've got something from that, but I can't imagine that we have. No, they're already in the lead. I apologise. So there we go, and Kuikarp third. We've had something major happen, haven't we? Cale fourth, fifth. Who was up there? It was Jokers, Guesty and Jokers. These are right down here now. So who's that just lifting off, going? That's Alphanut going back to 10th. Oh, did he have Jokers off? Is he waiting for Jokers or something? I'm not sure what's going on there. We'll go back up to the lead because Skyjacker from Kuikarp. Where is Racer Brown? Racer Brown has gone. Racer Brown's gone. I can't keep up with the race. I'm sorry, there's Racer Brown. He must have hit the wall again. Skyjacker ahead of Kuikarp by half a second. Kuikarp is 1.8 seconds. No, Kuikarp is going for the lead. Skyjacker is now... He must have made a mess in that last corner because here comes Kuikarp coming past. Kuikarp is on hard tyres, and so is Skyjacker. They're both side by side going along straight into the fast right-hander together. But now Skyjacker is in a better position. Can he outbrake him up the inside of the tight left? He has done. Lovely move, Skyjacker. Well done. And Kuikarp couldn't do anything about that. It was brave of Skyjacker late on those brakes. Behind them, Siberian Tiger is in fourth, ahead of I.O. Graham, but only just. I.O. Graham is so close behind him. He's looking for a way past, but we know Siberian Tiger can take up the pressure from these faster guys, but it looks like I.O. Graham's up the inside of him now. He's in a great position to make the move. Oh, was there movement down there? No, Cale, Skyjacker and Kuikarp still in the same positions, but there goes I.O. Graham around the outside of Siberian Tiger. What a great move. Siberian Tiger really couldn't defend that one, really. The move was already made before they got to the corner, so Siberian Tiger was just had to sit there. And he's coming back at him now, though, but Graham is on the inside of this tight right, but Siberian Tiger just edges forward a little bit braver on the brakes maybe, and takes it from Graham. Graham is only just ahead of Talleyrand, and alongside Talleyrand is Cthulhu going into the fast chicane. It's a brave move. He's got himself all out of sync, and he's ended up putting it into the wall. I don't know if there was contact. I didn't see earlier. No. Him and Alpha have come across each other. Cthulhu's had an awful chicane, and here comes Guesty. He doesn't care people are lifting. He wants to get ahead. Skyjacker now is 1.4 seconds ahead of Koikap, and he's gone in to get rid of those hard tyres. Koikap has stayed out, but there, Kale's come in. So Siberian Tiger, Koikap has stayed out. Siberian Tiger has stayed out on those medium tyres. Graham has stayed out on those hard tyres. Cthulhu has stayed out on the hard tyres. Guesty has stayed out. Alphanut has stayed out. Jokus stayed out. And there we go, the pit stop. So Kale pitted and got back out ahead of Skyjacker. They've all put medium tyres on. Yes, Talleyrand, Racer Brown looks like he pitted as well. Definitely. And Alexis has not pit stopped. He's just had that really bad crash. It's put him really far back at the moment. So Koikap is leading this race by 1.1 seconds ahead of Graham. Graham and Siberian Tiger are at it. He was behind Siberian Tiger just 2 seconds ago. He's ahead of him again. These two look like they're just exchanging moves around. They're faster at different parts of the track, it seems. Here comes Siberian Tiger's favourite part. He late breaks into this hairpin, gets himself ahead of Graham. He's ahead just. Beautiful racing from these two. Siberian Tiger now in second place ahead of Graham. Question is, when are these guys going to pit? Siberian Tiger is on medium tyres, remember, and Graham is on hards. This is similar to the strategy that Graham used last week. He's up the side of him going into the last corner. A long tight hairpin, third gear, and Graham has made the move. Looks like Koikap was lurching over towards the pits. Koikap's come in. Yes, Koikap's come in. Graham is now leading from Siberian Tiger, who's coming back up the side. Oh my, these two. Graham's got the fastest lap with a 1:49.106. A little bit of Robin's racing, they say. Graham's taking the lead from Siberian Tiger again. Siberian Tiger's still on that tail of his though. Alphanut. No, Alphanut there. He's not pitted. He's third. Just ahead of Jokus and Kale. Kale's caught up Jokus now. Skyjacker ahead of Koikap. Koikap came out ahead of Racer Brown, Guesty, Talleyrand. So Koikap had a great pit stop. Talleyrand, he definitely topped up with fuel when he pitted, did he? A couple of them did. So did Koikap. So Koikap's carrying heavier fuel than those around him, with fresher tyres though. So Koikap's in a great position. So how long will Graham stay out on those hard tyres is the big question, and how long can Siberian Tiger's tyres last? Oh no, it looks like a knock. Looks like Siberian Tiger just could not get on those brakes hard enough and quick enough, and given Graham a nudge into the corner and backed off to let him go. Now there's 2.5 second gap between the two of them. This only plays into the hands of those that have pitted. Alphanut is 4.1 seconds behind them two in front, and a second ahead of Jokus. He's not shaking Jokus. Jokus, oh no, Jokus has made a mistake into the chicane, I imagine, hopefully. Kale has now taken over fourth. Skyjacker is in fifth, with Koikap sixth. Racer Brown is in seventh. Poor Jokus is in eighth. He was doing so well for a fair few laps, sitting behind Alphanut. There goes Guesty making a move. Oh look, he's got to wait for his car to clear up. There's a bit of damage on these cars. There it is, it's all cleared. for the start of lap 5. IR Graham staying out there, 2.3 seconds ahead of Siberian Tiger. Siberian Tiger is 4.5 seconds ahead of Alpha Nut. Siberian Tiger is on the medium tyres, with those around him are on hards. Kale's the first of the pit stoppers, a bunch of them all pitted at the same time. Kale, Skyjacker, Talleyrand, Racer Brown, and Kale has made it work for him, getting somehow ahead of Skyjacker, and now he's like 2 seconds ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker, 5th position, was leading the race before his pit stop. We're nearly 8.5 minutes into the race, and it's an interesting strategy already. We know the medium, the cars that have just pitted to put mediums on this early will probably have to pit again before the end of the race, and those like IR Graham and Alpha Nut have stayed out there on hard tyres. They could make it just a one-stop strategy, but it looks like Kale is already catching up on Alpha Nut on those medium tyres, so all what he's lost in a pit stop is virtually gained back already. So it looks like stopping early on the hard tyres is the strategy to be on. Kale 149.3 on his last lap. Skyjacker slowly catching Kale up though. We saw he was a bit further back than that, and now he's only a second behind him. We saw Kale make another mistake out there on the dirt. Racer Brown, he looks like he's making a move on Koikap. Yes, I think Koikap was ahead of Racer Brown, so there we can see Racer Brown pulling a move, and Koikap has missed out on a few weeks due to his PlayStation being sick, dead, but he's managed to get a hold of one, and now he's back again with a vengeance. Oh, 2 into 1 doesn't go. Racer Brown's kept hold of it. I'm sure Koikap probably lifted a little bit there to help. Doesn't want to take places like that. Graham still 3.4 seconds ahead of Siberian Tiger now. Siberian Tiger did his fastest lap on his last lap, which was a 1:49.3, and IR Graham's was a 1:48.595, and he is on the hard tyres, so that is an impressive pace that IR Graham's finding there. Alpha Nut 1:49.1 on his last lap, out there on the hard tyres. I said Kale was catching him up, and Skyjacker's catching Kale up, so this is going to be an interesting race soon, with Racer Brown 6.3 seconds behind Skyjacker. He's got a long way to go, but he has got the fastest lap of the race so far with a 1:47.741, and quick up there in 7th, who was leading after the first round of pit stops. He's just managed a 49.5 on his medium tyres. Talleyrand behind Koikap. It's 5.5 seconds. The pit stops really spaced them out, didn't they? I think everyone went for different fuel or something. I don't know. Koikap put a bit more fuel in than Talleyrand, I think. There's Guesty. He hasn't pitted. He's still on his hard tyres. So those around him probably will pit before him. And Norris Cthulhu. So he's hoping that the pack will come back to him. His teammate Alexis is 6.4 seconds behind, so he's coming back. We saw he was 11 seconds. He's 6 seconds ahead of Jokus. So it's, these guys will be hoping that the pack's going to come back to them when they make their next pit stop. They'll all be on the same then. But Graham, you've got to say his pace on hard tyres is phenomenal. Siberian Tiger, his medium tyres are starting to look a bit tired, old, should I say. He's used over half of his fuel up. We're 12 minutes into this race, so we've got 18 minutes left, but Siberian Tiger will have to do the stint with the harder tyre, whereas everyone else now will be on the medium tyre. Yes, Kale trying to find a way past Alpha Nut. He's trying to find anything he can, even on the dirt, but there's Alpha going quite wide because he's on the hard tyres. It's hard to fight these guys on the mediums, Alpha. And they've got a lot more grip. There he goes, massive skid in the background. That was Skyjacker spinning the car, and he's dented the front, and Racer Brown and Koikap have both got past him. Poor Skyjacker. So Talleyrand only 1.7 seconds behind Skyjacker, so he'll be happy to see the sight at the back of that green monster liveried MX5 as he's heading towards him. I want to cut away and have a look around, but I feel there's going to be a race on. Quick look, can't we? So IR Graham still 4.7 seconds. Siberian Tiger is in second, 5.4 seconds ahead of Kale. Kale's having a great race there, great placing. He's 1.3 seconds ahead of Alphanaut. Losing the back end there though. He'll use those mediums up quite quickly. Keeps driving like that. Alphanaut, it's not letting him get away. Racer Brown, he's having a comeback. Quick up there, just in the distance, you can see in sixth. Skyjacker has got a mirror full of Talleyrand, which we suspected. Talleyrand's tired. Oh no, he's straight through. Talleyrand isn't messing, he's got past him. But no, Skyjacker's not letting him get away too quickly. So Talleyrand in seventh, Skyjacker in eighth. There's still guys ahead of us that have got a pit. The race is all up in the air at the moment. Siberia Tiger, IR Graham and Alphanaut haven't pitted yet, and some of the guys behind us, Guesty. But I think everyone's going to have to pit again, even these that have put mediums on early. IR Graham hasn't went into the pits, and why should he? His tyres still look fresh. He's still doing faster laps, 148.1. There is Siberian Tiger. His tyres are getting older, but he's just done his fastest lap, 149.1, so there's no need for him to go in if he's still got the grip. We're nearly at the halfway mark. Alphanaut has got that third place back. Sorry. Well, it looks like they're just swapping. There's Alpha going up the inside of Kale, but Kale's come back at him. And they're going up straight, so there's Alphanaut in fourth, just behind Kale, alongside Kale, into the fast right-hander. Can he get onto the brakes later and get up the inside? It looks like he has. Oh, there's a little bit of contact, but they're still side by side. A little love tap from Kale to Alpha, and Alpha holds third place. This is all slowing Kale up. Alpha is thirsty for fuel, even if his tyres don't need changing yet. IR Graham, he's got plenty of fuel in that, he's been conserving. Siberian Tiger, he's still got good fuel, so Alpha is burning fuel, more so than the other guys. He's having a great race with Kale at the moment. He's just ahead of Kale, but Kale's got the grip in the corners. I think Alpha is more comfortable on the later into the brakes in the Wriggles and MaX5. There they are, side by side again. My gosh, this is racing, eh? Late into the brakes, Kale's really out wide, he's onto the dirt a little bit. Alpha's taking it from the inside of Kale, going into the chicane of death. Full wax and full beans going through this. Oh, there was a knock, but Alpha held it. My gosh, how did he hold it? But he's going to have to come in the pits sooner or later. He's got to come in the pits. Kale can't wait to see the back of him. Oh, IR Graham's pitted. IR Graham's come in, get his mediums on. Siberia Tiger has also come in to get those hards on. Alpha's coming in. Kale's coming in also, even though he's already pitted once. So we're right down to Koikar's coming in. So we're down to Talleyrand and Skyjacker. Are they going to take over the lead of this race? I can't imagine it. I can't imagine it. No, IR Graham's coming out in first on his medium, brand new medium tyres, 3.3 seconds ahead of Talleyrand, who is only 0.2 seconds ahead of Skyjacker. Their tyres seem okay. This pair, they could go for a couple more laps, it would seem, and have fresher rubber at the ends. So we expect that IR Graham can pull away from these guys, having brand new medium rubber. This is the grippier of the two compounds. And Talleyrand and Skyjacker locked in a battle. Siberia Tiger, that wasn't great, that wasn't terrible for him, coming out in fourth. The two ahead of him will have to pit. He's put hard, yeah, he should be on hard, so this is going to be the struggle for him. He's 2 seconds ahead of Kale, who's just put some brand spanking new medium tyres on. Koikar came out in 6th with some brand new medium tyres. Alpha Nut, medium tyres, come out behind these guys in 7th, but very close to Koikar. It's put him in a great position going long early on in the race. Looks like Racer Brown also went in and put some new boots on. Jokus, he's still got the hard tyres, he still hasn't pitted, it seems. He's ahead of Guesty though, who has gone in and put some medium tyres on, and he's going till the end. Alexis, he's on medium tyres now, he's only 2.5 seconds behind Guesty, so he'll be coming. And Cthulhu has also put medium tyres on and is on the move. So Graham leading the pack by 1.9 seconds. Talleyrand still knows, Talleyrand's coming in, and Skyjacker's following him. So Siberia Tiger will take over 2nd place in this race, and Kale more than likely 3rd. Kankoi and Alpha Nut get ahead of, they should get ahead of Talleyrand and Skyjacker. It's Racer Brown really, isn't it, that they're around. Looks like Racer Brown has got ahead of the 2 VRC boys. So who's behind those? Jokus. They're out ahead of Jokus. And behind... So there's Talleyrand ahead of Racer Brown, Skyjacker behind Racer Brown, Guesty. Jokus has gone into the pits, so Guesty and Alexis go ahead of Jokus, and so does Cthulhu for 11th place, and Jokus goes down to 12th. Whoo-wee! Graham is now 7.8 seconds ahead of Siberia Tiger, but Siberia Tiger, he's only 1.1 seconds ahead of Kale, I think. Whoosh! LNR Kale, the Logistic Nightmare Racing. South African is hunting down Siberian Tiger, driving for the HP Wheel Deal team. But him and his comrade Elevate are both teammates in. Elevate couldn't make this week, he'll be back, he says. He said it like Arnie as well, he said, I'll be back. Sir Connor, I'll be back. So Kale, we're watching, we're sat on board with Kale at the moment. We've only got 10 minutes of this 30-minute race. Hasn't it been interesting? It's been taking all sorts of twists and turns. I've enjoyed it very much. So we're only half a second. That medium tyre grip really pays dividends around here at Dragon's Trail. Koikarp and Alpha Nut look quite close behind these guys. I will nip back to it, but I'm pretty sure Kale is going to be able to get past Siberian Tiger pretty soon. Coming round to the fast right-hander, and then heavy on the brakes about halfway around this to get down into 2nd gear for this, 3rd gear for Kale. It's that grip of the medium tyres. Is ever closer now. It's 2/10 behind Siberian Tiger. Siberian Tiger's going to have to start defending, but on those hard tyres, even taking the inside line I don't think will matter. I think the grip of the medium tyres will easily get Kale around the outside. Here he goes, he's going for the inside around this fast part. We know Siberian Tiger can brake late into the hairpin down here at the bottom of the hill, but not later than the medium tyres. Kale's right there on the outside. Siberian Tiger alongside him. No, Kale's made the move. He's made the move and drives into the chicane of death. It's the worst chicane, honestly. Oh, slams the wall, takes a bit of time off, but Siberian Tiger hasn't got the grip to contend with him. Right, we've seen Alpha Nut has got past Koikarp, I apologise. It's just done it. We just missed it before in that same corner, so can't catch everything. So there we go, Alpha Nut in a net 4th, driving to the end of the race. That's a great race for him. Racer Brown has fought his way back up to 5th. He's ahead of Koikarp. Quick Up not enjoying the medium tyres maybe as much as the hard tyres, we think. But 6th place is a good position. Racer Brown now only 1.1 seconds behind, no, 1.3 seconds behind Alpha Knot. He'll be looking for some racing. Skyjacker has got ahead of Talleyrand a lot, so I wonder what happened to Talleyrand. Talleyrand must have had a big off. He's had a 206 and a 211. Oh, did he pit? But him and Skyjacker would have pitted at the same time, I imagine. Sorry guys, I don't know what's happened there to Talleyrand. He seems to have dropped right off of Skyjacker's pace. Now he's just ahead of Guesty, who's just ahead of Alexis Maximus. I must say, that has got to be one of my favourite PSN names of all time. Alexis Maximus. Just the way it rolls off the tongue is awesome. Alexis Maximus. Even though it makes my Alexa go blue every time. It's so cool. So, and behind Alexis and Maximus is Cthulhu Fernando with a 148.3 on his last time round, and Jokus is in 12th. So up ahead, IR Graham on his last lap did a 147.267, which is the fastest lap of the race. Second place then Kale, 149. His tyres looking good. He's 2.4 seconds ahead of Siberian Tiger. Looks like Siberian Tiger's going to keep that 3rd place with only 5 minutes to go. He's 4 seconds ahead of Alpha, but Alpha Nut does have a mirror full of Racer Brown now, only half a second behind him. That car kit tells a story, doesn't it? All those scratches and dents around it. He's had an interesting race, I'm sure. That's amazing. 2 tenths behind Alpha Knot. Alpha Knot's got a wise head on his shoulders. He knows how to race. He knows the tricks of the trade. So Racer Brown's going to have to find something special to put one past Alpha Knot, I believe. Behind them, Koi Carp and Skyjacker. I don't believe they're not close to each other. No, the only people really looking like a race is Talleyrand. No, Talleyrand's ahead, but Guesty, is it Guesty and Maximus are having a race. I've got to have a look. One of these. Ooh. So Racer Brown's going for the outside line. It's never going to happen. Not against this driver, I'm afraid. Racer Brown. It's got to be something special to put one up past Alpha. I want to nip to the back to have a look at how Alexis. Oh, they're so close. Right, quick one. Here we go. We've got a freeway battle here. We've got Cthulhu, Alexis, and Guesty. They've all it's happened, and I bet it happened more than 18 seconds ago. But yes, there's a race here. Look, Alexis, Guesty. Oh, Guesty's pulling out. He's really outbraked it. He's late on the brakes. Missed his braking spot, it looks like there. Alexis ahead of Cthulhu. That's a fine looking livery by the Spaniards there. It looks nice, I like it. Alexis only 2 tenths ahead of his teammate. His teammate's looking for a way past. I'm trying, I can't even see. Oh, Alexis, he's left the door open for Cthulhu. Has Cthulhu gone up it? Yes. Cthulhu up the inside. Was that orchestrated, do we think? Or was that a racing move? No, because Alexis is coming back at Cthulhu now. It's not over. There's 3 minutes left of this race. Alpha Knot's still in 3rd. Oh, Kale's disappeared. Wait a minute. Sorry. Alpha. Where the hell is Kale? What happened to Kale? Don't think that'll tell us, will it? He spun out of 2nd place. Oh, poor Kale. Oh no. Koi Carp gets past him as well, does he? Yes. Oh, from 2nd to 6th. The heartbreak. The purest evil. This game can be so evil. So there's Kale in 6th, just ahead of Skyjacker. I want to see how the Guys are doing that. Look, 2 is still ahead of Maximus. Alpha is still ahead of Racer Brown. This one's going to the end, I think. We've got 2 minutes left. Siberia Tiger, he can't believe his luck, back in second place. Alpha Nut just ahead. He wants that podium, now he's got it. But Racer Brown's got other plans. Racer Brown, he's got a bit more speed out of that last corner, and with the toe, he's up the insides. Into the first corner later. Well, there's no brakes, like I said. But he's ahead. Can Alpha outbrake him and get up the inside? Yes. Beautiful move, Alpha Nuts. Fantastic. Racer Brown. Oh, but Alpha Nut was out there wide. We just saw him driving back onto the track. Don't know if you'll get a penalty for that. Hopefully not. Racer Brown, so close. Both on the brakes, going around the tight right-hander up the hill. They can see Siberian Tiger at this rate. They might catch Siberian Tiger. There's a minute 20 left of this race. Siberian Tiger, we see in the distance, kicking up some dirt. Trying to find a way past Alpha Nut, but there is no possible way past him. He is great. So Koi Carp 4 seconds behind us, ahead of Kale, who's in 6th. Skyjacker in 7th. Talleyrand in 8th. We're into the last minute of this race. This has got to be, I don't know if it'll be the last lap for IR Graham. He's easily going to get across the line, and I don't know about these 3. We are definitely catching up Siberian Tiger. Siberian Tiger must be getting nervous. If he's looking at the time screens that he has displayed, he is only 2.2 seconds ahead of Alpha Nut. Here we see IR Graham going across the line with 30 seconds to go. So he is just starting his last lap. Siberian Tiger, 1.6, 1.5 seconds. Racer Brown up the inside of Alpha Nut. Nothing Alpha Nut can do without that, it seems. Can he come back at him down this straight in the toe? We've seen Alpha Nut come down and go into the second corner up the inside. He's got the speed on him. The fuel is marginal. These have all crossed the line. I can't. There's going to be people who don't get across the line, obviously. And I'd like to watch them cross the line. This race is too interesting between Alpha. Alpha's retaking it into the second corner, but leaving just about a car's distance there. Now we've got them both in the same corner at the same time, but no, Racer Brown, Racer Brown, hey! Racer Brown's still there, I apologise. Talleyrand's gone across the line in 7th, Skyjacker in 8th. Oh, Talleyrand got Skyjacker right at the end there. And there we go, we've got Racer Brown ahead of Alpha Nut. I thought Racer Brown had chucked it off, being on the outside, but he's there, he's still there, but Alpha Nut's not letting him get away. They've not caught up Siberian Tiger like I thought they were going to. I apologise. He's 2.8 seconds ahead of these 2. Phew, look at this, a 30-minute race. And 3rd and 4th are still fighting it over in the last few corners. I can't go and look at anyone else there. It looks like this is done and dusted now. It looks like now Alpha Nut has dropped back a little bit. So IR Graham is just coming around the last corner to win 4 of 4. Gee, what a guy. Brilliant stuff, IR Graham. Well done. It's fantastic. Siberian Tiger, an amazing 2nd place. Bet he can't believe his luck. There he goes around the last corner to cross the line in 2nd. Congratulations, Siberian Tiger, 2nd place. Racer Brown, 3rd. Didn't think he was going to get that today. Oh, there we go. There's Alpha. He's run out of fuel. That's why he had to back off. He just used a little bit too much fuel up. Finished 4th. Great. 5th place for Koi Carp. He'll be so pleased with that. But he's also going slow. He's also going slow. Where's Kale? Kale's going slow also. They all used their fuel up. So there's Koi Carp crawling to 5th. Oh, that's amazing. That is brilliant. I love it. They're racing so hard that they just burn their fuel out without even realising. And there's Kale. I don't even know if Kale's going to get to the end. He's miles away from the finish line. Oh, one more lap, Talleyrand. You would have... Oh, you had loads of fuel. You could have easily got past Koi Carp and Kale. Skyjacker, he had quite a bit of fuel. They could have done it. Cthulhu finished ahead of his teammates. Alexis Guesty finished ahead of Jokus. And that was your race of round 2 of the MX5. And that was mighty great fun. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Well done, IR Graham, Siberian Tiger and Racer Brown. What a great podium. Alpha Nut so close, but burnt some fuel getting there. So Koikarp, an amazing 5th place from being out for a few weeks, 6 weeks I think. He's getting himself back into it. There's Kale still crawling. Can he beat the 10 seconds? 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, please let him cross the line. He's got all that way. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Spoil Sports GT Sport. He was virtually there. Hi, Demoibi. I hope you enjoyed that if you watched. It was great. There you go. IR Graham. Victory and fastest lap. So there we go. Let's have a look at your race results for you. That was cracker-lacking, eh? So IR Graham won. Great strategies on those hard tyres early on. Sticks with the guys that are on mediums, and then when they pit, he comes out on his mediums and they come out on hard. Well, Siberian came out on hard, but they worked for Siberian Tiger. He's there. Look at that. Oh. Siberian Tiger came second. Should have lost it to Kale, but Kale didn't have enough fuel in the end anyway. So, but yeah, Siberian Tiger second. Great fought race. He had a lot of pressure from, what was it, Racer Brown, Alpha Nut. Almost everyone had a race with Siberian Tiger today, and he held out. Great stuff. Racer Brown, an amazing comeback run to finish third. Disappeared early in the sprint race. This one, it looked like he was up and down again, but when it mattered, he was there at the end, racing Alpha Nut, who had to back off the last couple of laps for his fuel. Koikarp ran out of fuel. Kale ran out of fuel. Talleyrand, Skyjacker in 8th, Cthulhu in 9th, Alexis Maximus in 10th, Guesty in 11th, and Jokus in 12th. IR Graham got your fastest lap with a 1:47.267. And that was round 2. Unbelievable. That's fantastic fun. I wonder what that's going to do for the table then between everyone else. Further down, I'm trying to take you to the MaX5s to tell you where we're at next. Next Saturday, if you'd like to come and join us, I am telling you now, oh yes, a personal favourite of mine, Willow Springs. That's going to be great fun, seeing these cars around Willow Springs, those tight corners. Oh yeah, I can't wait for that. Got to join us next week for Willow Springs. That's going to be so good. Okay. So Willow Springs next week. Okay, so Thursday we've got the WRX live. If you want to keep a vent of all the bits and bobs that we've got going on, so WRX is on a Thursday night, and we will be racing at Bathurst in the dark for an hour. So come along to that, because that's going to be so much fun. On Friday night we've got Le Mans qualifying, so we're going to have a 30-minute qualifying session, a 1-lap parade, and then another 30-minute qualifying session with Group 1 and Group 3 cars. That's going to be madness, trying to keep track of who is where. Saturday again we've got this MaX5. So busy people here at Virtual Racers Club. If you want to come and join us, the website is www.virtualracersclub.co.uk. We have a fantastic time. There's loads of fun discussions going on Discord, so just come and join us. You can get to Discord through the website. So if you visit there, there'll be a button that says click here, take you to Discord and get yourself signed up to a league. It's nothing but fun. It's a strange kind of fun, because you get so angry and you get so, oh, but it's fun nonetheless. It's simulated racing, so it's fun. I'm going to get off now because I think I've used all my words up for the day. I was Anthony Rabbit, your audio presenter for the evening. Thank you for joining us here at the Virtual Racers Club. Stay safe and take care of everyone. Bye. Bye. Bye bye. Miss you. Bye. Bye. Miss you.